Sup guys? We are playing Fallen London. It's like the prequel game to Sunless Sea, which would explain why I'm playing the Sunless Sea soundtrack. It's pretty legit. It takes place entirely in Fallen London. I am Pyren Zeroth, or Zeroth or whatever, I don't know. Zero with a TH, because why the fuck not? We're playing a bunch of this game. This is me at the Mo. I am heartless, and I have a lot of whispered hints apparently. Wearing a prisoner's mask, a set of workman's clothes, a pair of magician's gloves, nodule of warm amber, I have mirror polished shoes, and Flaky, a reactionary tomb colonist. And a whole bunch of other crap, some of which you may recognize as like assets that were reused in Sunless Sea. Because why the fuck not? And I'm just gonna dive right into it. So how this works is you get 20 actions or 40 if you pay for the game, which I may do at a later date. That's your money, which is echoes. That's actually split into pennies as well, because they're worth quite a lot more in this game. Fate is the pay to win stuff. Watchful, shadowy, dangerous, and persuasive are your stats. Persuasive is apparently by far my best. Wounds, as they sound, scandal, nightmares, those are all menace qualities. If they get to 8, you don't actually die, but you have to go through a whole bunch of little actions and storylets and shit to reset it back to 0 before you can do anything else. And as before, cards. Everything works by cards. So I'm currently at the carnival. I just spent a bunch of time at the carnival. Whatever, I'll show it off. So the carnival accepts tickets. They may be purchased for money or exchanged for secrets or stolen. But that would be dishonest. Well, I mean, I'm pretty dishonest. In this game, at least. I play a pretty shadowy guy. But even then, I don't have a big chance of doing it. I think the last time I got my way in with whispered hints or cryptic clues. We'll try cryptic clues. Oh, we only got 5 tickets. Oh well, that's fine. As you can see, that used up an action. When it goes to 20, I'll have to stop playing the video for that long until I get another action. Alright, so we can go to a most educational anatomy exhibition, the refreshment pavilion, or a bunch of other places. I think the last time the sideshows were cool. What do you reckon? Should we meet some criminals? That sounds good. The gang is all mouth and no kaifers, and you doubt their plans will come to anything. Still, they're amiable enough, and you spend a little time chatting about who has been stabbed and what has been stolen. They might come to something given a worthy leader, so you hint that you'll be in touch. So we dropped a few tickets, but we gained favours with criminals and renown with criminals. That's the kind of guy I like to be. We can visit Madame Shoshana, who can do any of this random crap. Okay, let's read the tea leaves. I see tentacles, quite a lot of tentacles. Perhaps you shouldn't visit the dock for a while. This happens every fucking time I see this one. It's just like, you're gonna have bad fortune. Alright, let's go beneath the neath. Nothing good ever comes of this. But we can descend precipitously to abyssal depths. It almost always brings them back. Last time I got stabbed. This time I got stabbed. Cool. Well, that's all our carnival tickets. Wasn't that wonderful? So we can go to Lady Bones Road. Makes me think of a woman with a dick. And we can go to Vale Garden. I think the House of Chimes is the pay-to-win area. There is Spite. There is Watchmaker's Hill. Carnival's where I'm at. Let's see my lodgings. My only lodgings. Shoutouts to lodging. So there's a whole bunch of stuff we can do here. This is one of these current events about the election. can attend to matters of society and scandal, attend to matters of the heart, write letters, do a whole bunch of other crap. I can attend a church service, which may reduce or may increase my scandal. We can rest to reduce my wounds. Or I invite a whole bunch of friends to do stuff, but in this game I don't have any friends, so get mad. Be my friend if you play this game. It is just Pyren. Pyren 0 is the account name, Pyren 0 is the player. Yeah, we can write a letter. Oh, it was to another player. Onwards. What the crap is this? Need a favourable circumstance to do any of that. Well, I don't have any of those, do I? Let's go... there's not really that much to do in my house. We can attend to matters of society and scandal, that sounds good. Oh, these are all like other player interactions, aren't they? Yeah. My bad. Okay, let's fuck off out of my house. Let's go back to the old haunt, Vale Garden. Actually, they were all the old haunts. We can have some honey. We can dabble in the great game. Make the case. Spies dart like minnows among Vale Garden's bonnets and tailcoats. Some serve the surface powers, frantic to find out what's going on down here. But more relevant and more dangerous are the the agents of the Neat's own empires scattered across the Sunless Sea, the New Carnus, the Iron Republic, the Presbyteriate, the Tomb Colonies. All of these places we have been to in Sunless Sea. Cute. So we can complete the venture, gather resources, spend moon pearls to win some friends, or assassinate something or other. Interesting. We can do some sketches, why not? Persuasive increased. We gained some jade fragments, and connected in the great game increased. We can befriend a tomb colonist. Sure, why not? Arrange for her to be robbed. or accept the task if it'll get us money. Let's get him robbed. Failed, really. God damn it. Gather resources, sure. I don't know any actual secrets, but I can just make it up. Well, I have a 100% chance of winning, so let's do it. Gain some moon pearls. Russia is sinking. Fallen London will annex the tomb colonies. Mr. Wines is marrying the skeletal corpse of a nun. The Spider Council is holding a debutante's ball. It's almost impossible to stop once you've started. Just keep talking. Everything will be fine. So we're basically just making shit up and getting paid to do it. That sounds funny. Yeah, we can sketch a tattoo. Let's do it. So basically, I'd say it's free shit, but it's trading actions for shit, which is basically what everything is. Beguile a useful official. Let's do that. Nothing illegal here, strictly speaking. A rep of the tomb colonies. Sure. The man melts like butter. The autograph is yours. You return safely to your lodgings. The employer from the tomb colonies hands you a fragment of bandage on which he has written certain secret truths. Don't lose it. So I got hints and silk scraps, and some kind of something awaits you. Or randomizer of the events. We can try and befriend a tomb colonist again. By that I mean get them robbed. It proceeds as planned. You express concern at the terrible crime rate underneath, but insist that their belongings can be recovered. You spend several days chasing down leads, but arrange for the return of the valuables and they head back. Cool, that works for me. Let's complete my venture. Well, let's not complete my venture. From dabbler to player. I need more connected and I need more fascinating. Interesting. Or I need more connected and I need more moon pearls, but either way I need more fascinating. How the fuck do I increase my fascinating? Must be something here. Dunno. It's, we can do this again, can't we? Oh, fascinating, okay. We can drop some moon pearls. And increase some fascinating, I guess. Cool. You force a polite smile as she tells you at length about her paramour. She sees less of him now that he frequents Wilmot's End, and things will get worse when he dons the Irigo. Well, it's a colour. Weird one. I mentioned that in Sunless Sea as well. At least you think that's what she said. You weren't entirely paying attention. Classic Pyren. Halfway through your pleasant lunch, she excuses herself, citing a prior appointment. Her regret seems genuine. A bespectacled visitor waits for her at the door in a long silk jacket. His hair is oiled, his moustache is thickly waxed. One of her employers, perhaps. Persuasive is going up, how fascinating is going to form. How do we complete this again? We need... oh, fuck, man. We need more connected and we need more fascinating. Well, either way, we're going to need more fascinating. But I feel like some honey. Let's dream of a river. You ride a fast boat down a nocturnal, rapid-racked river. It barely seems to touch the water. It skips and leaps like a dragonfly. The pilot is a stern woman in an unfamiliar uniform. She laughs with delight each time the boat bucks. The deck is flooded with moonlight, though the moon is a curious chilly blue. We'll be there soon, the pilot shouts back to you. But you wake before you arrive. You know you always will. So we lost 4 drops of honey. 4 because 4 is my tolerance, apparently, which is dictated by a connoisseur of Neathy delights. I have a memory of distant shores, and succeeded in a persuasive challenge. Cool, that's enough of that. You basically just like dream about random shit. I found a struggling artist. He wants a case of good wine. Oh, we actually have some grey fields, let's go. The struggling artist sips the wine and nods approvingly. Ginger-haired fellow down by the elder wick paints these things. Same painting over and over. Some religious nonsense. Man's man has 5 hatters. You see if you can get any sense out of him. Glass of wine? Oh, I've got enough to spare. Alright, please yourself. We have a ginger-haired fellow's address. Can we use that here? See it. No matter, maybe it'll pop up in one of these cards. Stop, thieves! The crime is only moments old. 2 men stole a watch and fled into the tangle of the Flowerdine Rookery, where bad things happen to desperate people. We can chase after them, or we can get there first. Let's chase after them. Nice. I got some moon pearls. Flowerdine, a dozen tenements, burrowing beneath a crust of scaffold. You step over the bundled shapes that clog the corridors. Some of them stir. The thieves are waiting for you with knives. A struggle in the stinking dark. You disarm one and put the knife to use. Screams are like wallpaper in this place. No one will come. You wipe the stains from the watch before returning it. The owner is delighted and gives you a handful of pearls from his family's holding over the Z. So I succeeded in a dangerous challenge, which is by far my weakest quality, but I thought it'd be good to increase it. I've got connected with society. The rooftop urchins. I can pick pockets with them, and that's about all. Teamwork, distraction, sleight of hand, the unexpected escape. Some of it only applies if you're 4 feet tall, but it's still handy. It's dropped to acquainted apparently, but my daring has increased to dashing. Cool, what else we got in here? That doesn't work. This might work. Oh, the Bohemians fight with the churchies. Yeah, I'm better friends with the Bohemians than the church, so let's do that. Yep, so that's like... lol, the Bohemians worked, stays in the church. Alright, last card for now. What do we got? A raid on the observatory or moving in rarefied circles? Let's do a raid on the observatory. We can wait until they leave and scale the walls, or infiltrate the observatory as the procession is getting ready. Yeah, we did this one last time, let's do this one. We got some silk scraps. Something is going on. The walls of the observatory are thick with sorrow spiders. You pick your way between them and slip in through a window. Looking behind you, you see the procession winding through the marshes, towards a boat moored in the muck. You help yourself to a number of fine silk robes. What's that smell on them? Burned hair? Cool. Okay, I think we've pretty much done skis for now. That is all of our actions. Which it is like free to play, so that's not too much we can do about that. We could have got like another candle if we wanted to pay the money, but again, we're gonna do it later. If I do, that is. Or Destiny. Don't have a Destiny, do I? We can look at the bazaar. I can sell my shit. I have a lot of shit. Look at all this shit. Like mega guff. 524 whispered hints. I have some souls. The devils like those. Oh yeah, I have a sapphire. That's cool. You import them from the Canelian coast. Yeah, I actually got it from lizard throwing at the carnival. Okay. Emergency blunderbuss. A reprehensible lizard. We have a few sulky backed. Where are my sodding crickets? Okay. And some stuff you might recognize from Sunless Sea. Have a de-shrieked mandrake for the lols. That's the pay-to-win bullshit. And that's pretty much it. I can briefly show up the other areas. Spite is the place where you go to... Oh, that's actually a new questline, I think. This is the place where you go to rob people. I like doing that. I'll come back later and rob people. Department of Menace Eradication. You can work for the Cheery Man. Get on your Cheery Man. You actually work for the Blind Bruiser, who is your connection to the Cheery Man in Sunless Sea. But you have to be in Fallen London to actually talk to him. Do brutal work for the Cheery Man. Not very dangerous, but I could try that later. And where else have we been? We haven't been to Ladybones Road. That is amusement. You can have tea with some fucking vicar. You can do all that tattoo shit. Or you can go mudlarking, which is basically just get free wine. It's pretty funny. What's this? Curious. That sounds like a tough challenge. Not yet a person of importance. Well, Delio. I might do that one in a bit, actually. Study the secrets of Fallen London. Where else have I not shown off? Have we been to Vale Garden? Probably Spite, yeah. What's Watchmaker's Hill? Oh yeah, I was just here. Rowdy times at the Medusa's Head. Let's go. Arm wrestle a rat catcher. Arm wrestle a clay man. Arm wrestle the Cheery Man. Nah. I think I've been everywhere then. But we have another action in 4 seconds, so let's do this one. Was it that one? I think it was this one. It sounded cool. Mechanical toys, timepieces, little wheels and cogs, gears within gears. The craftspeople and craftsrats of London are capable of wondrous and intricate artistry, but is that all they produce? So we can look through bits and pieces of London's playrooms, or we can look through dusty boxes. If it says a tough challenge for my level of shadowy, this is going to be good. The little glittering things are attractive, but when you pick them up, something stabs into your finger. You pluck out a wicked splinter of metal, and a bead of bright blood flows. Your shadowy increased. We got seeing through the eyes of Icarus, and we increased wounds. I think that's it for now, dudes and dudettes. Shroom hopping. Okay then. Yeah, let's not shroom hop. That'll be good later. So that's it for now. Cheers, guys.